Hi guys, welcome to One Sidewalk and I am Simran. In today's video, I'll be guiding you to a beginner's makeup kit and will create a nice and a simple makeup look by those products which I'll be showing you. These are the products that are required if you're a beginner in the makeup. So before anything further and adding more to the intro, let's get to the video. Okay, so we'll start with the first product and that is a primer. Now, primer is literally very important even if you have an oily skin or a drier skin. Why? Because it's gonna blur out the pores in case you have near your nose or anywhere, and this will create a nice smooth base and a smooth canvas for the further makeup application. So the primer I am using is the Makeup Revolution primer. Second step is the foundation. Now this is one of the most common foundation available in the market, and you can use whichever foundation suits your skin tone and try to choose a foundation which is literally similar to your skin tone. And the second step is foundation. So firstly I'm going to concentrate it on the this part of the face, and rather than moving to the forehead. Now remember that I have a pigmentation, not much, but yes, I have pigmentation, I have scars, so I need to use a little medium coverage foundation. But if you love a low coverage foundation or a high coverage foundation, it's your choice. So now I am going to use a brush. This is also optional. This is a brush from Pack Cosmetics. I don't exactly know the price of it, but it's affordable. But even if you go for a beauty blender or a brush which is like this on the top, it is a flat top brush. So you can go for a brush or that beauty blender, because both are gonna be multi-purpose tools. So let's start blending this product. Now, in case you need how to get a flawless base, like very natural base, and what are the techniques to use brush or a beauty blender, like a proper detailed video, you can just DM me or mention in the comment section, and I'm gonna get. Now, the second product is the concealer. Concealer is important if you have dark circles or some kind of scars or blemishes on your face. It's going to even out the complexion and it's going to hide those things. So I don't have dark circles particularly, but I do have the pigmentation or the little, marks, pigment marks, you can say. So I'll just use a very little concealer on those areas, like especially the marks on the sides of my mouth, because here's where I have pigmentation. A little on the forehead, little in the center of the forehead to highlight. Otherwise, my face gonna appear flat, totally flat. And now I'm gonna apply here and here, because it's just to cancel out even a little darkness I have, and just to give it a little highlight. Now, as I said, the foundation brush is a multi-purpose brush. Now, even if you use a beauty blender, it's also gonna serve you exactly the same thing. So using this same brush, I'm just gonna blend this. Now I'm gonna use this Maybelline Fit Me powder, and here comes the tool number 2, that is this brush. This is a nice round fluffy brush, and this will be again a multi-purpose brush. You don't have to buy millions of brushes for different parts of your face. So now we're going to use some powder and set the areas we've concealed. We're going to tap it, and this will set it nicely and beautifully. Here comes the next product, which is a blush. I am not a fan of powder blushes, but if you like powder brushes and they work good for your skin, it's totally fine. You can go for it. And this is the brush we're going to use to apply the. So I'm going to just mix both of these shades. Dust the excess and now smile. So the next product I'm going to show you is an optional product. Like if you're doing a makeup for the purpose of camera, or when you want to click millions of photographs and you want your face to look nice and chiseled, you can use a contour. Now you can see this is, I have like literally finished this one because I've used it so many times, and you can go for contour. And but if you like doing a makeup for yourself, like I just want to do the makeup because I want to look good, as simple as that, you can look good without the makeup too, so you don't have to use contour. So right now I'll not be using a contour, I'm just gonna highlight my face, and again using that same brush, that same oval fluffy brush, it's by Pack Cosmetics, reminding you people, I'm gonna use this powdered highlighter. You can also use a cream highlighter, but I'm using a powdered highlighter this time. So you can use a nice beautiful powder highlight. It's a beautiful champagne shade. It goes well with my skin tone. Now I'm gonna add it to the highest points of my face, that is on my cheekbones. It's a very subtle highlighter. I like topping up my cream highlighter with this, and this is, I guess, highlighter is a very important product. Now I'm just gonna like slightly dust it. Coming to the most important part, that are eyes. For the eyes, you need a nice beautiful palette. Right now I'm going to use this Nykaa Beachside palette. It's a nice pretty simple basic palette, and if you are a person who loves neutral shades or like pinks, a lot of options are available in this range also. You can go for this palette. But if you're the person who likes the pop of color on your eyes, you can go for the millions of palette available in the market from NYX, from Wet n Wild, and from wherever you want. You can go for it. So right now we're going to choose a neutral shade from this palette, and we're going to use exactly 3 brushes that you people are going to need it. I'm going to show you those 3 brushes. All of these 3 brushes are from Pack Cosmetics. The first brush is this nicely pointed pencil brush. It's by Pack Cosmetics. You people can see I have used it obviously. So this is a nice pointed pencil brush from Pack Cosmetics. The next brush is a nice fluffy brush. This is basically for blending. So this is a nice fluffy brush. And the third brush is a shader brush. It's not a very precise shader brush, but this is a normal, similar normal size shade brush. Okay, obviously it has lots of shadow on it. I was using it. So yeah. So these are the, I'm gonna use this shader brush and this beautiful peach shade from here and apply it on the lids. I don't know what I'm gonna create, but I'll just gonna pick a nice amount, dust the excess, and now I'm gonna apply it from the outer corner of my eye like this. And now I'm gonna just like, let's see, I don't know even what I'm gonna create. Nicely. And now I'm gonna go in towards the crease and start building up it as a transition shade. Brown shade. This is a very light brown shade. It appears a little warmer side on the camera, on a little warmer side, but no, this is a nice light brown shade. I'm going to take this shade and just put it in the corners, just deepen up the color. Awesome. And now we're going to take a shader brush and start blending the edges. And now I'm going to select this shade right here. I guess, yeah, this shade is nice, beautiful, shimmery. It's not glittery, but it's shimmery shade here. And I'm going to apply it over the lids with my finger, ring finger. I'm going to stick the shade. I don't know the pigment. I'm just going to check the pigment. It's optimum. And now I'm going to take this blending brush and start blending the edges. I don't want any kind of harsh edges. Now we're going to tight line the eyes. For this, you can use a gel eyeliner, a liquid eyeliner, anything. But I'll be using a kohl pencil from Plum. See, I have finished this. This is one of the favorite. And I'm going to just tight line my eyes. So you definitely need one black pencil with you. Either a kajal or a gel eyeliner or anything. So this is basically a kajal pencil. I'm going to just tight line my lash line. Now I'm going to take a shader brush and I'm going to exactly take this peach shade from that palette just the excess, and now I'm gonna add it to my lower lash line, because shadow on the lower lash line is important, or it's gonna, appear pale. Now you guys know another step would be a mascara. So I'm going to use this L'Oreal Paris Superstar False Lash Mascara. It has two sides. It has a primer side and a mascara side. You can apply a primer if you want it for a longer time, and you can apply just a mascara. So right now I'm going to apply just a mascara. Before that, I'm going to curl my lashes. This is an optional step. If you want a curler, eyelash curler, you can get it for yourself, but if you're totally fine with the lashes, it's also totally fine. But I like to curl my lashes, so I'm just going to curl my lashes. Well, the next product is the brow pencil. This is a Nykaa Brow Chico Eye pencil. But today we're gonna do our eyebrows with this palette only. Well, our brows are done. Okay, so I'm gonna use the same highlighter to highlight my brow bones. Okay, this is an applicator. We think it's the most useless thing in the world ever made. Trust me, it is. But the one thing that you can use it for is highlighting your inner corners. Now I'm going to use this nice beautiful gold shade, or you can also use the champagne shade. I'm going to use this nicely. This is very buttery and very pigmented, and I'm going to use it on the inner corners just to. So the final part comes this lipstick. You have seen me apply pinker shades in most of my videos and most of pictures on gram also. I just don't like the totally nude shade or some shade which is similar to my skin tone. It just doesn't help me. It doesn't makes me look good. Rather, it dulls my entire makeup and complexion. So I use a nude which has a pink undertone to it. So right now I do not have that shade with me. Therefore, I'm going to create that shade. You can use any lipstick. Obviously, lipsticks are your preferences. You definitely need one pink lipstick, one red lipstick, and one nude shade with you. You can create lip shades with that. So this is what I would advise for a beginner. Now I'm going to just use this nice beautiful brighter pink shade from Wet n Wild. I'm going to dab it on my lips. Okay, so it is a little brighter, obviously, and it's very pigmented. These are one of the best lipsticks in affordable range I've ever seen from Wet n Wild. This is hot pink from Wet n Wild, and I love this shade. And I'm going to use this crayon from Lakme. Okay, so this is a quick summary. We started out with a primer, then the foundation, a concealer, a blush, a highlighter, an eyeshadow palette, a black pencil, a black kohl pencil, eyebrow pencil, okay, a mascara, and of course the lipsticks. 3 shades like that. You require a red shade, a pink shade, and a nude shade, so you can create multiple shades with that. And yeah, okay, here's a quick recap for the brushes I used today. So it was a nice flat top foundation brush, or it could be replaced with a beauty blender. A nice round fluffy brush for the face. Now for the eyes, a nice fluffy blending brush, a shader brush, and a pencil brush. So these are exactly the amount of brushes you need and the products I told you. So now I hope you guys like the video. In case you like the video, give it a big thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel Wong Sidewalk, and follow me on Instagram Wong Sidewalk 14, and I am going to mention all my details in the description box and on the screen. Next video, till then, bye bye, take care, stay safe, love you.